Hey everybody, this is Tambiota and you're watching the Daily Review. So today, from the War from Cybertron Siege line, this is Voyager class Megatron. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the box. We're going to be real quick here. I did do a first look video on this a couple days ago, so you can go back, you can take a look at that, or you can also look up here in the cards or over here in the cards, and it'll pop up. You can take a look at that. But real quickly here, you can see a very nice picture of Megatron. There's a nice picture here of the war for Cybertron, and then here on the back you can see him in both his modes, along with some battle masters or target masters. On the top you have that Decepticon symbol. It looks like you can see something in here. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but there's something in here right here. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get this guy open so we can check him out. All right, so we're back, and here we have Megatron out of the packaging and in his robot mode. And I must say that if this and Optimus Prime represents what we're getting in this line, dude, I'm all in. I'm all in. These figures feel great. I don't feel like, you know, the transformations are awesome. I can't say anything really bad about them right now. I haven't found anything. I love the paint apps for the battle damage and stuff. Since it's supposed to be a war for Cybertron, they look like they've been fighting. So a couple of things that he comes with inside his packaging. We have his instructions, along with his ion cannon here, and we'll just put that on his arm. And may I say that this thing looks like it's supposed to look. Now, I have no idea what this hole is right here for. I don't know. I really don't know. There's like some things on here that I'm like, I don't know what these are for. And he has a sword. I don't know what these two tabs are for either. Don't know yet. But his sword's awesome. His sword is, man, I am really digging this figure. With the sword looks good, even though you can see the cannon in here for his tank mode. It looks good. It looks good on both sides too. His ion cannon looks like it's supposed to. You know, the past few times when we've gotten his cannons, you know, they don't connect to his arm correctly. They look wrong. And this thing, I'm happy with. You know, you have your nods back to your G1 figures with the chest right here with this design in here, and it's, dude, I'm saying once again, thank you. Gosh, it's about time. It's about time we get something of high quality. And really, it's not something that's overdone just for collectors. I believe that that kids will be able to enjoy these figures also, just as much as we do. So once again, thank you. So let's go ahead and transform this guy, because, man. So we'll take this off. Oh, I wanted to show you. Sorry, I wanted to show you his stats for his weapons. Man, so this is his sword. It is the D50-R35 fusion cannon. Oh, wait up. Okay, yeah, so that's the fusion cannon. So, dang. And then you come down here and you have the HPR, which is the telescopic laser strike launcher. Telescopic laser strike launcher. And look at this. This thing is like maxed out on 2 of the stats. That is crazy. So, man. All right, so back to transformation. First thing we want to do is we'll come here to this backpack, and you know, here, let's do this. Let's do this. Bring these pieces up. Bring these like this. this piece will detach and come up just enough so that we can flip in these hands. I'm flipping these hands and then bring these around. Once these are brought around, then you'll see that this will tab into the other arm. So you have that all tabbed in. Oops, 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 oops. Forgot a step. I forgot a step. So the gun you want to flip around. Flip around just like that. And then tab it in. There we go. There we go. So you want to take these parts right here. These are part of the treads. Flip these out. And this will then kind of go in and back into here. It doesn't really lock into place, but you want to push it as far down as you can. Bring these in. And then this piece right here, you'll see that there's a kind of a tab right here, and you'll see that there's a slant right here. That's going to tab into there. Come on. All right. So both of those tabbed in. Nope. Not yet. Okay. We don't have this all the way pushed in. Okay. There we go. So it's all the way pushed in. All right. So once that's done, then we're going to come to the legs, and we'll bring these panels open. We'll open this panel right here. Split this leg. And then right here, this will then twist like that. So you do that for both sides. Let's get this out of the way real quick. And then we have to do some tricky business. So I generally will hold, oops, I missed a step. I knew things looked a little weird. We have to rotate the waist around. And we'll bring these up, bring this up. I knew that it looked weird because this was in the way. So this right here, I want to keep this straight. I want to keep this piece up like this. So I will go ahead and bring this around like that. And I'm just holding this piece into place and then twisting these pieces around. All right, so now it's like that. We'll bring this forward, close this back up, and you'll see that there's a tab on the side of his hip, and that will tab into the leg like that. All right, and we'll do this again for this side. So basically all we're doing is we're rotating this around like that. See? I did it a lot easier on that side. And then we close this up and then tab it in. So just like that. And take the legs, or the feet, the heels actually. And you bring that down. Bring that down like that. Make sure that's all up like this. Make sure it's all straight. All straight, excuse me. All right, and once all that's straight, then we want to bring in the sword, and this thing will rotate around like this. It slides under the turret, and this pegs into the gun right here. And there he is in his tank mode. So you can, on this guy, you can see some of the battle damage on this, as opposed to Optimus, where he's pretty much clean of all battle damage in his alt mode. Now, you're asking, does the turret turn? Yes, it does. You can do a full 360 on this bad boy. Turret goes all the way around, so it's very nice. So I don't think he has a hidden gun mode. I haven't found anything. I haven't seen anything on it. I think that Shockwave does, but it doesn't look like this guy does. So right, and to transform him back, we just want to pull out the sword again. Pull that out. All right. Pull that out. And then we'll come here to the legs. Untab the legs from the hip. Pull this part down. And we want to rotate this back around again. Okay, do that, and then close it back up, and that keeps you from folding the leg down this way. That's what that really does. Okay, open this back up again on this side, and we'll do the same thing. Twist everything around, straighten that up, bend this back closed, and then we want to flip out the heel. There you go. Rotate the hips around. Right, and once that's done, and to the upper body. So this is going to get kind of pulled out like that. We'll pull this up. I want to bring this up like this. And come on. Come on. Okay, so that is like that. Bring that up so that we then have enough space so we can bring the arms back around. So with those arms back around, rotate the gun, flip out the fists. So now you bring this down, flip these like this. That will get tabbed in to right there, and then this will come down, and then you see that there's two tabs, and they will tab into here. So you have to bring that down, tab that into there, bring his head back down, and voila, back into robot mode. So very awesome. If you want to, it's kind of the tank mode, but you can take and clip his sword into there. It's supposed to be some special weapon. Not falling for it. I really don't know what that extra spot is for right there. All right, but his sword does look cool. You can, if you want to, you can mount it on his back here. That. And last step is you just want to bring those pieces down so that it reveals his trigger or his hammer. Very cool. Very, very nice indeed. So really quickly, articulation for the head. It looks like it's on a ball joint, so you get all kinds of motion, left and right, up and down. The arms, two different joints once again. So forward, back, out to the side. And you have your twist right here, right above the elbow, your elbow. No twist in the wrist. Nothing in the wrist or in the hands for this guy. The waist, you can twist the waist. Two different joints right here in the hips. So forward, back, and then there's a pin joint that allows you to go out to the side. Like that. You have a twist right here above the knee, below the right below the hip joint. You have your knee joint right there, and then you come down here to the foot. There is a inward kind of tilt. It is really weird because it locks. Then you have if you bring this down a little bit, then you can bend the toe and the heel, do some stuff. But if you clip that in, then it kind of really locks it into place. All right. All right, and that's going to do it for this video review of Megatron. hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did. So if you have the chance, go ahead and you see them, go ahead and buy them, get them. These guys are worth it. I think that Megatron looks really good in robot mode. I really enjoyed this. So once again, I want to thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that right now. Watch my next video. Give us some thumbs up if you enjoyed this. It's Tambiota. I'll see you guys next time.